So in this video, we're going to make a wall first, and we're going to see how to make a wall with a series of materials like plaster, because for door detailing, you will need to see the plaster as well. And then we're going to make an opening into the wall uh, to fit in a custom door that we're going to be designing later. We're not going to be using one of these inbuilt doors that you have here. So simple command, I'm in level 1. WA is the shortcut for wall. So I type WA and you'll see it's by default has some generic 200 mm or something else loaded in your file. I'll make a 10-meter wall. It's good enough. I'll also check that from level 1 it's not unconnected. It's going to, if you want to see in 3D, it's going really high. I don't want that. I'll click on this and I'll click on level 2. Right now I have a wall. Before making an opening, let's change the properties of this wall. I'll go to edit type and I'll duplicate and call this 230 BBM wall. It's already there because I had already made this, but I'll make a new one just for the demonstration. A new BBM 230. Okay, and I'll go to edit, and you can see that by clicking this tiny icon, you can see how the wall looks like. So within the structure, it itself is called brick. So I'll just use a common brick, which is 230. And additionally, I'm going to insert some more layers by clicking on insert. One goes above, so I'm going to click above, and one goes below. And both of these are not structure, they're finish and finish. Both can be finish one. We just need one single finish. This is the exterior side, and this is the interior side. You can look at as if looking from the plan. So the exterior, I'm gonna just go here and type plaster. And if this is not visible here, you can always look it up and kind of drag and drop here. This is the Revit overall library, and this is this file loaded library. If you don't have plaster loaded here, you can always drag and drop from the bottom one and bring it up here. So plaster, click OK. Uh, External plaster, generally you take 18 mm. Interior plaster, I'm going to click on this tiny icon. Again, click plaster, click OK, and put it to 12 mm. Another thing you see is that when I look at the section, it's represented as I want it. So external plaster, the brick wall, and the internal plaster. I just want the plaster to wrap around. I don't want to see the wall at any end. So I'll go to at the end. This is the wrapping section, and I'll click on exterior or interior, depending on which plaster you want to wrap up. I'll use the interior one, the thick, thinner one, and that's how the wall is going to look like in plan. And I can click OK. I'm done. Click OK here, and this is my wall. If you want to see in level 1, this is how it's going to look like. So that's the exterior side. This is the interior side. Now I can go to the south view or the south elevation, and I want to make an opening here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this, and this is going to become a pink outline. Now I can edit this. I'll make a rectangle first of all. This becomes this modify tab opens, and I can make a rectangle which is 900 and 2100 high. So 900 and 2100. There's this extra lines here. Now how do I split this? I can trim this or use the shortcut called split lines, SL. And I press SL and I make these two cuts. This separates out and this is there. Now this is not done. We're going to make another opening here, which is going to be 150 extended and 150 deep for the lintel. That's since we have to detail out this plate for a door, even the lintel has to be visible. So I'm going to make another line, which is 150, snaps straight x-axis, straight y-axis, another 150. Then I go till here, end, and then take 150, another one here. Sorry, I'll just take this here, and then another 150 on the right, then down, and then here, and then I can delete this. So this is this part where I can make a lintel, and here we're going to have a door. So I'm done with the modeling of the wall. I can click OK, and I can see in 3D that this is my wall. This is how it looks like. If you want to have a more better detail, I can click on this and go to fine, and I think that's how it's gonna look. It's wrapped all around. Uh, just for one more thing, I'm gonna also draw a section here so we can keep seeing it once in a while. So I have a section, it's a big section line. Let me change the scale to 1:25 maybe. Yeah, and then I can see the section and how it looks like. This is how it is. If the section looks like this, you can always switch off the crop view and go to fine and see a better view. Now this is where we're gonna next model the lintel.